Welcome back to the pod.
Hola, amigas.
Here we are. New set.
New set, same room.
New set, new vibes. We're leaning into the pussy pink today. You're wearing pink. I'm wearing pinky red. Pink. Everything's pink.
The future is female.
Mm-hmm. It sure is, yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about my set because this is the United Colors of Benetton.
Oh, yeah, that's a UK brand, right?
The brand,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So the last time that we went, I bought like a rain jacket. I think that's all I got, a rain jacket. And this time, I was like, well, I know that this store doesn't exist in the US. So when we were in Oxford Circus, I think, the shopping area, I was like, I really want to go to that store, see what we found. So I found this set on sale. So it's very like loungy. What do you call this? Like t-shirt material.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pink.
Jersey. Yeah.
And it's like a two set, kind of like loungewear top and pants.
Me compré un set.
Me compré un set, amigas. Y estaba barato, okay?
Yeah.
See, I mean, pounds. Pounds are pounds.
Yeah. They do way more.
Yeah. They don't call it Pound Town for nothing.
Yeah.
And then I got like a couple of other tops that were, because I really was looking at their sales section this time. So I got some. I think I'm getting back into button downs.
Okay.
Because they just feel more comfortable right now.
Remember when we met up at Cheer Up Charlie's and you were wearing a plaid yellow button down and Mark called you a lesbian? Or what?
No, it wasn't plaid. It was just yellow, but it was a two-piece.
Oh, I thought it was plaid. Okay, no.
It was a two-piece, like, it's like the beachy resort.
Yeah.
Like two-piece, amigas.
Like linen. Yeah.
Old Navy, like bright yellow.
But right, he called you a lesbian?
I think he was. I was like, I look like I fit in.
Well, because before you met up with us, y'all had gone to Chewy's, right?
Did we go to Chewy's?
I don't remember.
Oh, it was like full. So didn't we end up going somewhere else?
Torchies.
Oh, okay. Do you fuck with Torchies? I feel like that's not my first thought isn't to go there, but like their tacos do slap sometimes.
Well, now that there's a Taco Palenque, just a hop, skipping away from me, I'm going to go for Taco Palenque first. But I mean, Torchies, I could really fuck up some queso.
Queso.
Some queso, which let's talk about how queso is a thing here, but not back home. But tell me about your outfit first.
So I'm wearing my Herman Munster boots again, some patchwork denim, and then I'm sporting this new shirt that I got at 2nd Street because I'm a vintage girly. But yeah, it's got like a demon on it because I'm a witch now. So I'm repping the devil.
That kind of reminds me of, what is the... Like, I guess is it gender queer villain in Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, him.
Him? Yeah.
Her.
Him, her, they.
Yeah. She ate.
Ricardo was saying that, like, he doesn't think that the pronouns, like, he, him. He's like, why? They're the same thing. Like, why do you say he, him? Like, why is it she, her? Why is it he, him?
He is
like,
gay. Him. When would you use him?
Well, because that's
like I know
Tell him.
I know it's grammar, but he and him
are the same thing.
Identify as male.
Yeah.
So why is it he him?
So why is it he him and she her?
Maybe are they trying to include people who don't speak English?
Him is stupid.
Because I see it in like, you know,
but that makes sense, right?
Some people have it on their signature.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess, but like I think
how does they them make sense?
Well, no, I don't.
Wait, don't cut. Don't. I don't want that to be a soundbite.
Ooh, he's like,
no,
that ain't right.
I told Linda that I identify as they.
He
Okay.
said, but he said
I think-
he, they.
But I think everyone should identify as
And
they.
you're like, well, I thought I married a man.
And I said Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Not in my house.
Not in my, no. But it's like, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, I guess you say like he, him, she, her, they, them.
Yeah,
but
why
they both mean the same thing, don't they?
Yeah, why distinguish if we know how to use
Well, I
them?
can just say my pronoun is he.
Yeah.
Because if I know your pronoun is he, then can I assume that it's him? Or can you be he, they?
Oh, that's okay. I think we got to it. We got to it because I think that's why he, him exists, because he, they exists, right? Otherwise,
Yeah, I guess.
But I think everyone should be considered they.
What is it with you and your labels?
I think they is a blanket term for human. And then, okay, no, but then we're back to two genders. I think everybody should have an extra
No,
gender.
but like a they is not attached to a gender.
You're non-binary.
Well, everyone's they.
Yeah, isn't
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like when you're referring to anybody,
Yeah.
probably the safest.
Well, that's why when
terms.
conservatives are like, I don't believe in pronouns, but then they get mad if you don't call them he.
You know,
or
And then
him.
they like,
After this conversation, I don't believe in pronouns either.
and then they call their cars she's.
Or they put testicles on them.
Dude, when did that come up? Have you ever known anybody to put testicles in their truck?
No. Luckily, no.
Me neither. But I've seen them. Like,
Does your Subaru have testicles? Linda?
it has huge titties.
Okay. Let's talk about that. We need big old knockers on cars.
We need, you know how like cars,
Nipples on the lights.
were those the lashes? Because I've seen cars with
That's
lashes.
true. Where do you put the nipples? The windshields are the nipples of the face.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
Where do you put the titties? Well, because isn't there a cartoon that had like isn't it like claymation cars? And I think they have the eyes on the windshield, no? Or did I make that up?
The movie Cars, their eyes are the windshield, right?
So then the lights are the titties.
Yeah.
You could say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because in Cars they flash.
There's a scene, yeah.
She flashes her titties.
Yeah, it's like the race is happening on ¿cómo se llama? Lightning McQueen. And
To distract, does she flash her titties?
well, no, it's like he's like the race car
Yeah.
pro or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fans that are like, woo!
Oh, I
And
see.
they like flash.
Yeah.
Which Disney, you took off Dwayne the Rock Johnson's nipples for Moana.
And there's also a scene where like the car splashes mud on Lightning McQueen, and he's like, "Whoa!" That it's like poop or something.
Or squirt.
Well, no, because they do. It does also do like just liquid. So at first it does that, and then it does the poop. I'm more interested in the poop for some reason.
That's not pee, that's
You
squirt.
know, Disney,
It's
you
complicated, yeah.
dudes.
They're like no woke, but let's do like cars flashing
Yeah,
and
and
shit
then
and
you-
come.
You watch a movie later and you're like, that was an adult joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
That was a little inappropriate.
Totally.
Okay, I don't know the whole lore, but something that popped up on my FYP today is that apparently there's this like, okay, the term Disney adult, right? We've talked about that. There's somebody who has been, I guess the word is obsessed with the Peter Pan character. Because you know how they like dress up and like they're like they have to be, I'm assuming, or what I've heard is that they have to be like 100% in character the whole time, like at Disneyland, Disney World. And so this woman has formed like a parasocial relationship with the Peter Pans that have been there, and like goes and visits them like weekly, monthly. And like they have to interact with you because that's their job. Like they're seeing when the kids come up, like they do like their whole like, you know, even like the ¿cómo se llama the mean one from Snow White?
Maleficent?
Like even she's in character, right? She's even like
Yeah,
mean or whatever.
she's sassy,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
sassy. So what can they do when someone like a Disney adult is like obsessed with you, because that's not normal.
I think I've seen videos where they actually have like escorts that follow them.
Like other employees, like securities. Okay.
Especially if you're like in a head to toe costume, because you need someone to like help you if you have blind spots and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, what's to stop some like weirdo lady from like grabbing you or
Yeah. But I'm
or
just
if
like,
it's not reciprocated? Like we were just talking about this yesterday. Like people get really obsessed and then they like try to hurt you, like throwing acid in your face or
yeah.
you're putting your life on the line at Disney.
But dude, but at Disney, like you're a Disney character and like they take it too far. And I'm like, aren't you creeped out? But I guess, do you really know what someone looks like when they're off that costume? I don't think I'd be able to recognize, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think she's obsessed with the character, not necessarily the actor.
Yeah, no, I think so, because I think it was like, this isn't the first Peter Pan she does it to or something like that.
Imagine just seeing a Disney adult like molesting a Peter Pan.
Dude.
Touching his like...
That's why I'm like, why? Well, I don't know. I guess I've never been attached to Disney that way. Like, I didn't grow up watching it. I've seen some movies, but it wasn't like I had a lot of Disney things in, like, toys and stuff.
I have a secret. I'm going to come out as Disney adult. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean...
You're like, I have a season pass to Disney World.
I definitely don't have I love certain Disney movies, but I'm not like attached to like, it's not my personality.
Yeah, no, I like the movies too, but
I've been to Disney once and that was as a kid, but
I've never been.
you should go. It's fun.
But
It's like so expensive now though.
well, when we were in California for Ricardo's work trip, we were in Anaheim, which is the Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
So we did get to go have dinner in like their area, which I didn't even know was like a thing. Like you get into like a downtown version of it, and then you get into the theme park or whatever. So we were in like that part you can just go in because it's like chingos of restaurants and shopping. So we went there, but it's like chingos of people. So many people.
Yeah.
And like it must be crazy expensive with like all of the merch that they have. Like they have their like ears,
The hotels, the food.
backpacks. They had like toy wands or whatever, or like
And then the ears.
the ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The Mickey ears.
I feel like I've never gotten into it like that. But it must seem expensive.
I don't think I know any Disney adults, do you?
Well, I've met a couple people that have called themselves Disney adults.
But no one close in your life.
No, I don't think so. No.
You're like, because then they wouldn't be in my life at.
Yeah, I'd be like, get away, nerd. No, not really.
Yeah. I mean, like, again, I think we were talking about what are those people with the baby dolls or the real life dolls or whatever. Like, I feel like like 5 years ago, my instinct was to be like, what fucking weirdos. But then I'm like, life is hard. If that's how you want to like live your life, if that's what's going to bring you whimsy, fine. But we were also yesterday when we came over, we were talking about Caleb, the finance guy.
Yes.
He gets a lot of Disney adults who come on the show and they get like loans for like 10 grand so they can go to Disney.
So let's talk about that, because I don't even know where that guy's from. I don't know if he's from Austin.
I think he's up north somewhere.
But he's from Texas. Is he Latino?
No. I think he's Latino, but maybe he's half.
No sé.
But I don't think he's from Texas.
So I've been seeing like the clips of him, and then at first I was like, I have no idea what it is, and then I found out that it's like it's his show, like his podcast, his show. You go and you talk to him about your finances. And I don't know, from what I know, from what I've gathered, is that he was once in debt or whatever, but then like had like created like a strategy or to get himself out of debt, and it's now turned it into a consulting business. I don't know in terms of like education, whatever experience, like what his qualifications are, but like that's what I know about about it. And people go and talk to him about their finance problems. Well, and it looks like he asks for lots of things. So you see, like he sees your bank account, like he's like Uber,
Yeah.
like he's like
Uber Eats, Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, yeah. And is I mean I get the point of what he's trying to do, and like, okay, let's help someone, and maybe if someone's in the similar situation, they're like listening and like getting the tips. But he like yells, and I think it's agreed, right? Like it has to be agreed upon that he called, like, because sometimes he's called the girls like, you whore,
or you stupid idiot, or shut the fuck up,
shut the fuck up.
Stop
And
talking.
he also like makes like fat jokes and stuff, and like, but he also is like, me too, I'm fat, like he says stuff like that too, and I'm like, okay, they come for the help, but the first asterisk is you have to get verbally abused.
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract. And I
mean, I do think, I'm not coming to his defense in any way, but I do feel like there's a spectrum with people that he does that to. I think people who go in there humbly, like, yeah, I'm really bad with money. I don't think he's as abusive, but there are some people who are like there to get help, but then they're like unapologetic about it. They're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I would do it again. And he's like, what are you, a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's helpful either.
Well, and then like, I remember when I first saw clips of this, maybe like a year ago when it popped in my radar, it was very like, having like difficult conversations of like, well, why are you doing this? Or like, why would you take out this loan with like a $700% interest rate or whatever? And then, but what I'm seeing lately, it's more, I mean, of course, it's very like clickbaity, like the scandal is what gets you. It's like couples that are finding out that they're cheating, like on the show.
Or have like secret bank accounts or credit cards.
And the one that I saw was like, because again, it's in Austin, which Caleb, come on over. Why don't you sit right here and talk to us about how you were broke. And then like, so it's filmed in Austin. So then like it's like a full legit production, right? Where now they're like flying you out.
Yeah.
You get like a stipend. You're in Austin for the day or whatever. This woman, and I think they were married. They're here. She comes, the guy stays over there, wherever she's coming from. But she like sleeps with a guy while she's here and gets $2,000. And then Caleb is like, you're going to tell your partner right now or something like that. And so they call and the guy was like, you're in Austin. I told you not to go. And she's like, yeah, well, there's this man paid me $2,000 to be with him. And he's like, what the fuck? So you're cheating? And she's like, no, but it's $2,000. And I call it a business transaction. And I'm like, this is all on camera.
It's like Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
shit.
very Jerry Springer. And then he's like, so like, just like come home. I don't know what he said, but to where she says, oh, well, he did say he wanted to see me again for like, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 more. Like, this would really help us. And the guy's just on the phone like, I don't know what you want me to tell. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And then that's when Caleb's like, whore. Like, you know, like, so it just got me like thinking like,
should I sell myself for $2,000?
And then I wondered, is that what Carrie says? Yeah. And then I wondered, is $2,000 worth it? But it's definitely very more clickbaity. I still have never seen like a full episode on YouTube. And I think that's where it is. But I'm like, I'd be so embarrassed if somebody yells at me and it's like, Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Uber Eats.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of that advice, like, I do think that some people can take it overboard, but like, I don't think that Uber Eats or going to Starbucks is like the reason why you're broke. I think why you're broke is because maybe you're spending $1,000 on guitars like every month or something. Like it's those kinds of purchases. And then if you can't afford it, or I don't think it's the Uber Eats, or it doesn't help. It doesn't help. But There's other factors
Don't
that
you
play.
ever tell me how to live my life again.
There's other factors that play too, like interest rates and, like maybe
The federal rate, you guys, we are still. What did I say earlier?
You asked if U.S. is inflation still high?
The answer was yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was like, because I made that statement. Somebody was like, "Is that true?" And I was like, "Yes, right." I was like, "It is high, right?" Like, I'm living in the world where things are
Yeah,
expensive.
you're like, I don't know, just it feels high. I don't know, just the air, it feels the interest rate is high.
I don't know. When I'm at HEB, I don't look at the prices. I'm wearing sunglasses and I'm
You
like,
just do this at the grocery store with your cart. Get it all in. Get it all in.
let's go.
Do we want to do show and tell today?
Yes.
So I thought it'd be fun if every episode we do a little show and tell to kind of jazz up the set a little bit.
Until I run out of things to show you.
So I was like, I told Linda that I would bring my Trixie Mattel doll, and then you also have a doll as well.
Yeah, so I took out, this is, I typically have it in my office space. This is the 2000, actually, I don't know if it says the year. But anyway, this is like the Dia de los Muertos Barbie. So the signature, so like the collector's edition.
Limited edition.
Limited edition en HEB, amigas. Estaba en HEB. So this Barbie, it still has its European features.
Like tiny nose.
Like tiny nose, unfortunately. Like it's not true to size at.
Yeah, you're like, where are the titties? Where are the hips?
Yeah, like this is just a brown Barbie, like legit. Like so it's still, but she's got like the Dia de los Muertos makeup. Like this.
Yeah.
If it can focus.
Yeah, that's good. Also, that's a 2022 year.
It's 2022? Oh, this is from 2022, and Ricardo bought it for me. And she's got a beautiful dress, and I keep her out on display all the time. And I think this is my first like collector's Barbie. I've never had a Barbie in the box like this.
Yeah.
And I loved Barbies.
Yeah. Would you name your daughter Barbie? La Barbie?
My mom called me Barbie.
Oh.
Mi Barbie. My mom called me Barbie. And then like my nieces, she would call them Mis Barbies.
Yeah.
Her name's going to be Barbara.
Okay, so I have, like I said, my Trixie Mattel doll here, also limited edition. She did a collaboration with like a manufacturer called Integrity Toys, and they do like limited edition dolls. Yeah, so she's got like the iconic Trixie makeup, which is like very...
Does Trixie play guitar?
Yeah. So it even has like the albums that she released. Do you see them on the side? They come with little albums.
Cool.
Yeah, so she's got like her little dress, her hair, her guitar, and her boots.
Okay, I did not know that Trixie had albums.
Yeah, she's a singer. She's actually a DJ right now.
Oh, I saw a clip where Trixie's talking about
Where's Mitch
Where's
McConnell?
Mitch McConnell? And everyone's like, dead.
Yeah. So she actually does tours where she DJs. Maybe if she comes to Austin, we should go.
This is cool. And
Yeah.
where did you get it?
So I got it online. I think only like a few hundred were made. So I was very lucky to get it. It was kind of expensive, probably almost like $200.
Yeah.
This was when I was still making my own money, so I could like buy chucherías.
Buy toys.
Yeah. But it's super cute. It's in my closet. I don't have it really displayed right now, but I should find a place to like somewhere to put it in. But I thought it went really well with like our new curtains that we got.
Because we are Barbies. We are beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you have Barbies?
No.
Did you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I had like G.I. Joe, something like that. But like, no, I really didn't get to play with Barbies.
G.I. Joes, were they the same size as Barbies?
I feel like
Could
they
they
were
be Barbie's
smaller.
boyfriend?
I feel like they were smaller,
Oh,
more squat,
yeah.
a short king.
I used to have chingos of Barbies, and my mom used to buy me an outfit like weekly, like the little just Barbie outfits, because I just loved like just collecting the stuff. But then I do have a lot of nieces, and
That's expensive.
well, no, then they just like took all my toys.
Oh, okay.
No idea where they went.
Yeah.
Like they just inherited them. And my mom's like, oh, I don't have anything of yours like saved like that. Like a Barbie. One time, me and my cousin Ophelia, shout out to Ophelia, we were cutting our Barbie's hair, and we cut her hair so short. We got scared. We thought we were gonna get in trouble. We threw the Barbie in next door backyard.
You guys get into some antics like that story where you guys didn't want to finish your sopa or whatever, and you threw it out, and your mom was like, "I can see you."
Yes,
Y'all seem to panic a lot, and then you're like, "What do we do?"
dude, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you can relate to this, or like amigas with your moms or your dads, whichever one is like the disciplinary one. I used to be so afraid of my mom,
Oh yeah,
like terrified of her.
yeah.
But she's chill now. She's fine.
Well, that's why it's so shocking to me, the stories you've told me about your brother sneaking out and stuff. I'm like, I never would have thought to do that because I was so scared of my
Well,
parents.
I think that's why I didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Because my brothers would like,
They really tested the waters, didn't
dude,
they?
yes. And when my brother was here, so my brother was here this past weekend. He came up, and we're hanging out. We ended up at a bar. I'll talk more about what we did there, but there was a moment where I was like talking to my brother, and I don't know. I think I said something like, "You were the one that would like." So it was my brother and his wife and my sister-in-law and us two. We're having dinner de nada, and we're just talking about our kids because my brother has kids in middle school now, and my sister-in-law has one in high school, one going to middle school. So they were just like sort of trading stories. And I was like, I said out loud, like, because when my brother was younger, he got in trouble for not going to school. He just skipped. That my mom had to go and sit with him. And I was like, do you remember that, Joaquin? And he's like, yes, dude, mom sat with me. Like, she was so mad. Like, and I just think of like all the antics that my brother pulled, that my mom was like way more strict with me. That, and then also, I mean, I was the only girl and the youngest one. So I guess it was like definitely a little bit more strict with me. But yeah, I don't think I ever snuck out. One time I skipped class, but I told my mom I skipped class, and she was like, why I oughta?
She's like, fine.
Yeah, and it was because my cousin came to town, and she came in, and it was during my lunchtime, and she's like, I'm already here. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go. So we left, and we went back to my house, and then my mom was like, what are you doing here? So I never really like skipped like that. I never really got in trouble or like snuck out. I think, yeah, I got in trouble maybe like once or twice when I got home late, but even then it wasn't like, I guess I never really did stuff like that. What about you?
Was there a big emphasis on like, don't get pregnant?
No.
As a girl? No.
No, but I think that, and maybe like a lot of Latinos, Mexican people might relate to this, that like you just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get the sex talk.
Yeah, so like there was no sex talk. Honestly, like I learned the most about periods in like that little class that they separate the girls and the boys. But no, never really talked to me about it. I technically wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend until I was 18. So maybe that's why they were like also not talking to me about it.
Yeah.
But even then, like when I came to college, like I came to like my boyfriend at the time, like we both came to the same university, and I'm like, still no one ever talked to me about it, of like, hey, now you're in another city, like just think about yourself. Like no one ever really gave me the talk. But again, going back to the story that I have a lot of nieces, I became an aunt when I was like 8 years old. And like while I didn't like, I remember them like when they were born, there was a period where like they didn't live, I think, in the same state, but then they came back and then there were more of them. I was like, whoa, there's more kids. But then they would make me babysit. And I'm like in like middle school. And because of that, I think that really just gave me this is your life with kids moment.
That was your birth control.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck them kids. Like, it was like, no, like, no. Like, I don't need, like, I see, like, I already, the kids are a handful. And I think I understood from that point. But I wonder if I never went through that, what would have happened?
I feel like especially like, I mean, I'm not a woman, but maybe you can attest to this as a woman. Like if a guy's like, we don't have to use a condom. I feel like girls are more like, okay, I guess we can try it.
And let me tell you, girls, that is not true. Like, do not ever let a man tell you that condoms are not good.
Yeah.
Ever. And again, and that's also, I talked about it with my brother and my sister-in-law, just talking about college, is that I think I've said this before, but I was a peer educator where we would talk about, like, we would take human sexuality courses and like just learn all this current stats on like STDs, STIs and whatever. And then we would go to dorms and talk about it, which would also be like talk about the different forms of birth control, where you can get birth control, like because we're in university, it was very accessible. Like you could get 3 condoms a day at the health center. Mm-hmm. And they would even put it in like a corner. Oh, wait, you could just walk in, go get 3 condoms a day. And so that's why we're like, there's no excuse. The university gives you 3 free condoms a day. And we would put it on our arm, like all the way to our elbow. And we're like, don't ever let a man or a guy tell you that it doesn't fit because I can extend it all the way to my elbow.
Yeah.
And I did that partly to like learn more about sexuality, like safe sex, just, you know, in general, like educate myself because I didn't get those talks when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I guess it's it's embarrassing when you don't know what a blowjob is. You're like, what's that?
It came really naturally to me.
You're like, there's a country boy. I love you.
Flashback to me like doing a blowjob like like a lizard.
Like, is this okay?
It's like maybe don't lick it like a lollipop. Yeah. No. I was also afraid. Well, I don't know if I want to say that I was afraid of my parents, but I was afraid of like disappointing them, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just never crossed my mind. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me test the waters and like open the window and see if I can like get out. But I do feel like it did make me a really good liar because then I would say like, well, I'm going to go here, but then maybe me and my friends would go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like I would kind of test the waters. If they were like, come home at 11, I would come home at 12. That was me being like naughty or whatever. And then I remember in college, because by then you already start going out and you're drinking, and there was a gay bar in McAllen. I forgot what it was called, but I went with some friends and I remember coming home like fucking wasted, and I was underage. We would drink 4 Locos at the time before.
Dude,
and my friend at the time had a boyfriend who was 21, so he would sneak us drinks. So I was like fucking wasted. And I came home wasted, and then the next morning I had to pretend I wasn't hungover, even though I was like fucked up. Like
so they didn't
before.
see you get home?
I was just like, I'm gonna come home late, and they would just be asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe they would say like, well, you came late or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I know, sorry, whatever. We got distracted or we were having fun. One time, freshman year, when Kiss and Fly was still open, which was a 18 and over gay club.
Yeah.
I was still, I had just come out or whatever, and I met this guy while I was dancing, and we started making out, but he was like biting the fuck out of my neck while we were making out. Like he left like bruises on my
vampire.
neck. We called him the vampire. I have photos where I'm like this. It's really, really bad. The next I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. The next morning I had to meet up with my parents who were coming to visit me for like the first time in college. And my friend Adeli, shout out to Adeli, had to like put fucking makeup on my neck. But like we didn't use color corrector, so you could probably still see the bruises through my neck. And I had to like go have dinner with my parents like the next morning or lunch or whatever we had.
I did something like that too.
So I'm like, they for sure saw it, but in my mind I'm like, they can't see it. Yeah. With no color corrector, just I think me and Adeli are probably maybe the same skin tone. I think she's lighter than me, but no, it did not work. I know for sure it didn't.
No, oh my God. This just brought back a memory.
Your Harry Potter scar.
The Harry Potter scar of hotivities.
Yeah.
So this was like post breakup with like my ex.
He who shall not be named.
He they it at. And I'm just gonna say it. We did still hook up after the relationship ended for quite some time. But whatever. That's besides the point. But in this one time, I'm supposed to be going to Laredo the next day because it's like Mother's Day.
Perfect.
So
Perfect timing.
already.
Yeah.
And it was one of those times where like we hooked up and I told him not because he was starting to like do a hickey and I said no.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to see my family tomorrow. And then he did it like on purpose. Then he's like, oh, he said something like all the more reason or something like that. And so like I had like a horrible, like, dude, also a vampire, like literally killed me the night before or whatever. And the next day, well, then I go to Laredo. We're supposed to all have like, and this was like Mother's Day. So it was like the tias, the cousins, God,
The matriarchs.
the matriarchy is like getting together.
Your ancestors are surrounding you.
And I don't know why I thought I could pull this off. I was wearing like a button down. I'm totally telling on myself if my cousin remembers a moment. Because I didn't tell anybody. I was so embarrassed and I felt so, because I was like, I'm single. Like, it just felt like so like dirty, which
Hotivities.
It's not a good thing. Like, I mean, I just felt like I know.
People say it's trashy to have hickeys.
Yes. And so I wore like a long sleeve button down, but I buttoned it all the way to the top because I was trying to make it a thing. I'm like, it's chic.
It's fashion.
It's fashion. So I tried to like make my outfit so like it would make sense. And then I tried to do a scarf. But obviously
Your hair down.
Dude, my hair down. But this is fucking May. It's hot. And where we got together was a restaurant and we were all outdoor seating. So I'm like, so then my hair was just like this the whole time. And I think I had the same type of length hair. So it was just around my neck and I didn't want to see. But my cousin was like, Linda, what happened to you here? Like, and she points here. And at the time this is when I was going to the gym. So I lied and I said that I hit myself with a weight. I was like, oh, I was doing like this movement here and I accidentally hit myself because it was closer to up here by my jaw, I guess, that I was like, okay, I could be believable. I honestly don't think she bought it, but she yelled it across the table that I yelled it back. And she's like, oh, okay. Ooh, that sucks. And then like turned around. I was like, fuck, like,
Hey, Linda, what's wrong?
What is that? Fucking sad.
Slut.
No.
Hey, slut.
Yes, queen. Slut it up. And I'm like, no, shut up. But
you put makeup, I'm assuming, or
I
you tried to?
I did. I was like chingos of makeup, but then like I thought, según yo, I really got away with it.
Yeah.
And then later on, because this was like brunch.
Yeah.
Whatever. We take pictures. There's pictures exist.
Photographic evidence.
Fuck, there's photographic evidence that I'm like all hickeada and shit. That's word of the day, you guys. Hickeada. Cuando tienes chingos of hickeys. And makeup and my shirt all the way buttoned up and my hair down. Like, and it's fucking hot outside. But then after, like, my mom and I, like, whatever, everybody just sort of went their separate ways after the brunch, and we were at home, and my mom was in her room, and I go talk to her, and I go ask her like something random, whatever, not que ver. And so we're talking, but then she kind of goes, she's like, hey, don't ever let a man do that to you.
Oh.
She's like, nunca dejes que te hagan eso, nunca dejes que te marquen así. Because she was saying like it doesn't look good, and two, like, don't ever make a man feel like, give the power to a man.
It's not like a sign of respect when someone does that.
And then I was like, I didn't know what to say, and I was like, no, okay.
Did she think that he hit you or something?
No. She saw, like, she's like, no dejes que te hagan eso. And she goes, eso no se ve bien.
And you're like, nah.
And then I'm like, what do you know?
I've never given Linda a hickey. Not once. Like
by then you're adults by then.
Yeah, but
I know people way.
I gave him a hickey the first time.
Yeah, she bit me, gave me a giant bruise. But I know people way older than that.
You know what?
who
Because he was
get
laying
hickeys.
the pipe.
You're like I'm mucking my man.
Yeah, and I was like, this my man now. And I peed on him.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
No, and then so my mom was like, she was basically like, nunca dejes que te hagan algo, que te hagan así, que te traten así. Like, just don't get treated like that. And I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think I was like, no, like, I think it was more like, no, like I can't believe I let it happen. Like it won't happen again. And like left it at that, but I was so embarrassed, and I was like, I can't like. Oh, and because we were with that day after brunch, my mom had gone to see her man friend, and I went because I was driving, so he's the one that told my mom that he was like, you're just gonna let men be all over her, like something like that. He made a comment because she told me, she's like, yeah, Lilo vio y me dijo que estabas toda hickeada. And I was like,
Marcada.
and I was like, I'm sorry. Mind you, I'm 25 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just felt so embarrassed, and that's as far as like my mom ever talked to me about respecting
to bring it back to
full circle.
Yeah.
And that's the last time my mom ever made anything.
Okay, that's so crazy. Like, would you have preferred my situation where my family didn't say anything, or would you have preferred to have like your cousin call you out and your mom?
It was funny. Ophelia, do you remember that? I know you probably know I was full of shit, but I was like, oh my God, I hit myself with the weight.
Yeah.
It was when we were at Palenque Grill, girl. Do you remember?
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I just also felt like, yeah, I mean, I guess technically, let's be woke for a second. There's nothing wrong with hickeys.
No, yeah.
But there's a part of me that's like,
well, you told him not to. That's the problem.
And I do remember it being like, oh, no, I'm gonna do it because I can.
You know, I think in hindsight, I think that guy did that to me so hard. I think he was high. Like he was on drugs.
Dude, like that guy that like ate someone's face when he was.
Yeah, I could have been eaten.
He was like,
I'm just so delicious.
That
does sound
good.
good. Yeah, he was probably on drugs and he didn't even know how hard he was doing it. And I was just letting him. I was fucked up because it was an 18 and over club. I mean, you drink before, you know, and I probably liked the attention, but as an older adult, I would be like, get the fuck off of me, you know?
Maybe
what are you nuts?
That's a rite of passage. No, so that club, Outer Heaven, that was on by the little gay shop, that street. Which Ricardo told me that they closed because I think they're like, it just got too expensive there for them. They're opening a new different location. It's gonna be bigger, okay. So I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah.
But we were there, and we're there with like it was my brother-in-law and like his friends. We just tagged along that night, and one of his friends, who is gay, was like talking to me, and then he's like, hey, there's this guy that like wants to talk to me, and I'm like, do it. And then he disappears because I think it was his birthday, and I was like, go get a free drink. And then then I don't see him anymore for a little while, and then he comes back and he's like, dude, he won't stop making out with me, like we're just kissing so much, like he's so like, he was like so
passionate and aggressive. Yeah, he's probably on drugs.
Yeah, and he was like, he just won't stop kissing me, and I was like, do you want to kiss him? Excuse me. I'm like, do you want to kiss him? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I'm like, when you get scared, when you're done, you tell us.
Yeah.
When you don't want us anymore, you tell us. And then I was like, damn, would I have said the same thing to a girl if she's like, he's kissing me so much and I don't want to?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, should I have intervened and like,
I
separated
see.
them? I think I was like, do you want to keep kissing him? And I think he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I mean, I wasn't the only one watching him. Like obviously his closer friends were there, but for a moment I was like, where is he? Like,
yeah.
then I became sort of like a hawk. And I was like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? After he was like, he just won't stop kissing me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, was that okay?
Yeah, I mean, as long as the friend was like didn't mind, and that's if he really was saying how he really felt.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm sure that was fine. I just think that other guy was probably like on drugs.
Yeah, probably. Oh, what a time to be young.
You know, it's that's bringing back memories of like when you start kissing randos, you're like, a lot of people don't know how to kiss. I mean, they don't. I mean, I feel like I'm a good kisser, but maybe that's what everyone thinks. Yeah. I used to kiss girls sometimes. Like friends.
Really? Your friends or just
Yeah.
girls?
Both, I guess.
Tongue?
Yeah. That does sound good.
That does sound good. All right, guys. Now, for our listeners, we just made out for the last 10 minutes. Go to our OnlyFans if you want to hear it.
Yeah. Okay, Ricky, have you ever given someone a hickey?
I don't think so.
He's like in middle school, not in the 20s.
If I ever did, yeah, it would have been middle school. But,
In middle school?
but I don't think so.
He's like a normal person.
I really don't.
That is like young activities.
I've tried to do it to Linda, and she immediately shuts it down.
Well, okay. I don't need marks on my neck.
As a professional, a
Give me a hickey in my butt if you want, whatever.
ooh, that does sound good.
No, but it's like,
Did you just tell me to kiss your ass?
yeah, kiss my butt. Kiss my ass.
What the
And
hell?
He's like, I never do something like that.
I just think, I don't know. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Well, as a CEO, you have to appear
I
very
have a
professional.
business to run.
Yeah.
I have an image to uphold,
As a
and I have
girly
a
pop.
reputation to take care of.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Do you come across a lot of like rude customers? I feel like Luke and I always come across like the most fucked up people at restaurants.
No.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like Luke and I are too aware of our surroundings. Maybe we just need to mind our own business. That's probably better for our mental health. But like this like gay guy and this like friend of his, I don't know, this lady, they get sat down and their server is Latina. You can tell that she's Mexican. Like her English isn't that great. And he lifts up his like menu from the tables, like, the table's dirty. Can you please clean it? And then afterwards, like, I guess he notices that she's Mexican and like asks for her to clean it in Spanish. And then they're like, well, we want to move tables.
Okay.
So then they move tables. And then they order their food. And then when the lady goes to the bathroom, she's like, oh my God, the bathroom was so wet. Like it was so slippery. She was complaining about that. They order their food. They get their food delivered. And she's like, I didn't order this. He's like, well, you ordered X, Y, and Z. She's like, oh, I see. It's because I ordered P15, but I wanted F15. And like the letters look the same. And then the guy was like, yeah, that's happened to me before. And I guess the guy was like, well, we already made it. And she's like, what kind of service is this? I'm like, bitch, you should have been like, I am so sorry. I ordered the wrong thing. That was my mistake. Is there any way that like you can send it back? Or like,
Yeah.
there was like no negotiating that. And like, she's like, I hope you're not going to put this on my bill. And then they just kept complaining. I was like, oh
Did
my
they
God.
eat it?
So they ended up sending it back. They gave her the correct food. And he was like, we're not going to charge you for it. So she got her way. And that's why they keep acting like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't know. It's just so gross. And I was just like I was just trying to like enjoy my food. But when that shit happens, I get so distracted by it. I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
these people are like the fucking worst.
I really try not to be like that person. Like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Whatever. If it's on me to get it wrong, it's on me.
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about it with my brother, where I was like, hey, like, one thing about burgers, I don't like lettuce and tomato on them.
Yeah.
And I always say no lettuce, no tomato. But if I forget and they give it to me, that's on me.
Yeah.
I'll just pick it out.
Yeah.
But I always feel so, like, at restaurants, I feel I would feel bad about sending things back. I don't think I've ever sent anything back.
I think maybe I've done it once, maybe. But, because like the food was cold. That to me, that I'm just kind of like, I would like to eat a hot meal if it's supposed to be hot.
Even that time when I got wings and they were really cold and I didn't want to say anything until Ricardo did, and he's like, oh, they're not charging us. Or like they comped us a drink for it. And I was like, oh, and I feel that.
Yeah, like if it's wrong or like it doesn't taste good, like, I mean, that's the whole point of going to restaurants. You don't know if it's going to be good.
Well, this reminds me of the video we watched last night.
Yeah.
Who
Very
is
Delta.
it again?
Her name is Delta Work.
Delta Work. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's that segment called?
Go Off Delta.
Go Off Delta.
Yeah.
So when in that segment when she's talking about like Dunkin' Donuts and like getting it wrong and stuff, and she's like, well, if I'm paying for it, why shouldn't I get
What I want.
what I want?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, yeah, that makes sense. You paid for it. You should get everything you want, including the fucking sauce on the side that you wanted that they didn't give you.
And the points.
And the points. You know, like, but on the other hand, I feel like I would be scared to send something back if they're like, no, you can't do that. Then what do I do? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just very non-confrontational.
No, me too. I mean, like part of me wanted to like tell those people like you guys are like really rude. Like it was uncalled for.
What if
like
you
you've
like
been,
record on your phone?
You've been complaining about this
Get
restaurant
out of
the
my
whole
country.
time. Well, I don't know.
Were they white?
No, one of them looked Asian, but he spoke really good Spanish. They both did. Like they would speak Spanglish. But just like complaining the whole time, I'm like, if you don't like it here, why are you here? Luke and I have definitely gone to restaurants and we're like, we don't like the vibe. We're gonna go.
Before you eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like that time I told you when I wanted a Diet Coke, and she's like, we have like teas and fresh juices. Like, I'm sorry, we're gonna leave.
You're like, I'm out.
I'm out. Like
that was my 13th reason. I am out.
And then we ended up going to North Italia, which is one of our favorite restaurants now. Like it's just all about the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try my best to be as like polite as possible, but I think the things that are important to me is like I just want at least bare minimum the food needs to be hot.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And other than that, yeah, sometimes you're going to try something out and it's not going to taste good. You're going to be like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to get that next time or I'm not going to come back.
You know who does that? Ricardo. He's always like, I want to try something new. And then he doesn't like it. And I'm like, you should have gotten what you know you like.
Yeah.
And then he's like disappointed.
Because the whole point of the menu is that there are options. I want to try the options.
Yes, but like you can just say like, oh, I didn't like that. But I feel like it just, you feel, you're like, I should have really got what I wanted. Then you change your mind.
Okay.
That's like the I think you should leave sketch. I should have got that.
Yeah, you're like, I should have got that.
Are you victim blaming? Okay. If you had the money, do you think you could become foodies? And I ask this because I've been really into watching
What does that mean?
this YouTube channel called Bon Appetit. And
I remember
they
that.
do a lot of like YouTube segments on like chefs and Michelin star restaurants. And I've been watching a lot of that. And if I had the money, I think I would wanna maybe try and get into like fancy food. But then some of the food too, I'm like, I don't want to eat foam.
What's
Or-
foie gras?
Foie gras. Foie gras.
Foie gras.
I think it's like duck fat, like layered duck fat. It's like kind of
It's
gelatin-y, I
a
think.
liver of a
Liver.
duck.
Liver.
What's the other one?
goose.
Filet mignon.
Mignon. Like I do love eating, but I don't know if I have a sophisticated enough palate to like really appreciate like some of the flavors or also I'm like very picky. Like I'm not gonna eat octopus. Like I'm not gonna eat like pufferfish or you know what I mean. And I feel like people who are really into that shit, like they're like, like I want to
Is
explore
pufferfish
this.
the one that could be?
Yeah, I can kill you if you
Kill
don't.
you.
Yeah. Or like eels or like I don't
Have you had snails?
That's foie gras. No. What? No, snails is was it?
Escargot.
Escargot. Never had it.
Caviar.
Never had it.
That's all the fancy things I know.
Like, do you think you could get into that, or are you also kind of
Okay.
like me, where you're like, I'm not gonna eat foam, or I'm not gonna eat like
For
fucking.
me, to get to a place where like I would wanna do that and try all the fancy schmancy is if I am rich enough to have a personal chef.
So you're not interested in like going to like fancy restaurants. You want the meals
Well,
because at those fancy restaurants you have a course, so they start with like you have like 6 different little things that you eat.
one time we did that, but like at a sushi place.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you remember in California? Was it LA?
Yeah, Santa Monica.
And we ordered this like course for 2, so they were just bringing when they're like literally bringing you 2 little sushi things.
It's called sugarfish.
Yeah, and it was like, and of course
Enjoy,
they
yeah.
do their spiel, right?
Yeah.
This is made with like this is fish from the water of the heavens or whatever. Like
This was made by God.
yeah, and this is like farm to table, whatever. Like they
Yeah.
just give you the whole thing, and we did that, and I like that because I like that it's the perfect amount of food for you to try different things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm starting to like get into more, where it's
Yeah.
like let's just try a bunch of different things
Yes.
versus like having like your own
Like a giant steak
like
or
a
something.
full plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd really like doing that in places like what do you call it? Like high like elevated Mexican food.
Okay.
So where we went for my bachelorette, La Condesa for dinner, Suerte, like or well, I think those are like
Yeah, those are the main ones.
the main ones like
Sochi?
we've liked.
Wasn't there a place called Gloria's too?
There is a place called
Oh,
Gloria's.
that's not good. That's
that's-
not. That's not.
That's like Tex-Mex. Like
That's not upscale Mexican.
What am I thinking of that was downtown? Is Gloria's downtown?
There used to be one, I think, downtown.
Oh, okay. It came off like it was fancy, but I guess it wasn't.
yeah. But it's like where, you know, I'm just thinking of like the suadero tacos, and it's like a little taco thing.
Yeah, like the masa is like heritage, like maíz.
The
and,
barbacoa,
like,
it's like
yeah.
the little masa. It's like
Yeah.
that. Like it's cute.
Yeah, because I mean, they do different methods. They like stew the beef for longer,
yeah.
or like they use like a very specific kind of charcoal, maybe when they grill the fajita or like whatever it is. I do like that, but I think for me, like, there's just certain things that I'm just not a big seafood person, so I feel like I'd be missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
So I get on myself on that because I'm like, oh, like what? You're only gonna eat like chicken and steak?
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll have the chicken nuggets, please.
Yeah.
When one time on a work trip, we had gotten, I think it's octopus, squid. What is like an appetizer?
Do you mean
It's like the
calamari?
Calamari.
Calamari, yeah.
¿En qué es calamari?
It's like fried.
Isn't it tiny octopus?
Is it a tiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think if you cheapen out,
Yeah, it's
they'll
fried
use,
squid.
They'll use a pig anus. I'm not even joking. Yeah.
And that's bad because
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but they call it calamari and it's just pig anus.
Gross. Well, we had that as an appetizer, and like I had a couple bites, and like I immediately threw it up.
Really?
Like I was like, I don't feel good, so I went to the bathroom, and like it just came up,
Yeah.
and I was like, this was not good. So like now, like Ricardo likes, like he'll get it if it's available, but I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And have you tried gator?
Gator.
Gator?
Mm.
You should just to try it. It's so chewy.
Okay.
You're like, they fry it into like a tender is what we
Yeah.
what we had in New Orleans, in Nolans, and the whole time I'm like, my brain thinks this is like, I look at it and I see a chicken tender, but my brain knows it's not.
Yeah.
And so it was just really weird, and
Yeah.
it's very chewy.
Yeah.
That I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
But I think part of me is like, it's cool to be adventurous with your food like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it really depends on what, because there's another restaurant in Houston that we go to the couple times that we've been there, and we get like this like queso fresco, but it has like the fried like crickets
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
in the worms, fried worms. That was good.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like using the cheese, el queso y una salsa, like you can't really tell. But
Just
that's the stuff
crispy.
where you're like, you're being adventurous with your food.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm also very safety meals. So if I had all the funds in the world, yes, I would have a personal chef. But I think I would also tell my personal chef, get my own hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, I want a sandwich.
Yeah. A ramen.
A ramen.
Stovetop ramen.
Oh, one time Eli, Alma was asking Eli what he wanted to eat for dinner, and he's like, "I want a home cooked meal. Can I have a ramen?"
She's like, you got it.
he loved ramens.
Yeah.
Maybe he still does. Oh yeah, every now and then we'll go when they're visiting. We go to like eat ramen. But
Yeah. It's cute.
yeah. So you don't like seafood at all?
No.
Shrimp?
The only thing I'll
You
eat.
know you don't like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
The only thing I'll eat is like crab and sushi.
Imitation crab.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Do you have like HEB sushi?
I think I've bought it before. Like the hot Cheeto sushi.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I mean,
I bought.
I know this isn't like real or whatever, but I'm a Philadelphia roll girly. That's just Philadelphia cream cheese, avocado, imitation crab.
And some mayo.
Yeah. Is there mayo?
I think they do spicy mayo now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't have to always be.
Yeah, like so we're hopefully if Luke's new job approves us going to Japan, hopefully we can do that. I was worried because I'm like, well, they eat a lot of seafood over there, but they eat a lot of chicken and beef and pork in Japan. So I think I'll be fine. But yeah, Luke is way more adventurous. Like he'll like eat a squid ink pasta, or like he likes octopus and mackerel and like venison. Like he'll try all different kinds of foods, whereas I'm more like hesitant about it.
Well, I remember when when I studied abroad in college, when we were in Austria, like we would have like legit like courses, like breakfast breakfast was like your usual stuff, like eggs, sausage, whatever. But the lunch and the dinners were like, I had like veal, like just random shit like that. Or let me tell you, those 4 weeks was like the most regulated my stomach was. I was like, we were eating like natural shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean?
vegetables
Yeah.
and fiber.
And like not all this like processed stuff that
Yeah.
I guess you would get here. And so we would have like these, it was like breakfast, and then like this was like at 7 to 8 a.m. and then 10 a.m. is like the tea break. So like the little pastries and stuff, and then the lunch, and then another
Damn.
tea break, and then
Damn.
dinner.
All right.
So that's the most where I was like, I think I expanded my palate so much because I was just trying, like I was just eating what they were serving us. And it was always different, but we did try a bunch of different things like duck and veal and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't think I like veal. I think I was like, this is a little weird, but it was still good to try.
I think veal's baby cow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So like, I want to be, I guess I don't mind being adventurous, but I'm also a creature of habit.
Yeah.
Like if I'm into something, I'll make that my thing.
You did say you love spaghetti.
I love spaghetti. Oh my God. Who asked me like for last meal and I said spaghetti?
Me. We talked about it on the podcast.
And now when I was thinking about it later, I was like, why the fuck would I say spaghetti? But dude, I love spaghetti.
Yeah, no, it's good. With meat sauce or without? I meant like with meat or without?
With meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done meatballs, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Really?
Yep,
Like albondigas or like in spaghetti?
both.
Oh, I really like spaghettis.
I love pasta.
I love pasta.
Do you like fettuccine alfredo or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite pasta. I think.
My mom likes that one too.
Yeah. Mexican spaghetti's good too. The green spaghetti.
Oh, we sometimes make that every once in a
it
while,
slaps.
but it just takes a long time to
It
make.
does, yeah. And you have to get the ratio right because like the cilantro is so
It could be too overwhelming.
it's too overwhelming. So you have to like salt it perfectly. You can't use too much. And then if you do use too much, then you have to like balance it. And then by the time you know it, you have like a big pot of
Yeah.
like.
Do you like cooking?
I do, yeah, but like, I was telling Luke, like, it's been so long since I've used like real ingredients because we're on like this like weight loss muscle building journey that I substitute a lot of things.
Okay, like what?
So like I don't cook with butter, and there's a lot of things I could use like to like
Like,
like-
not even like unsalted butter?
yeah, no.
Okay.
So like a pan seared chicken breast would taste so much better if you used butter,
Yeah.
but I have to use like grapeseed oil. Or like I'll make tacos and stuff, but like I'm not, or like if I'm making enchiladas, you know how you first put the tortillas through like the oil
Yeah.
before you roll them? I don't do that. You know what I mean? I just microwave them and then I roll them or whatever.
And then you're like,
Yeah, like
cry.
I make like muscle boy dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I have to substitute a lot of things like lasagna. Instead of using ricotta cheese, which is like has a lot of fat, I'll use cottage cheese. But I have to like put it in the blender so it doesn't look all like clumpy. And then I have to like put in the seasonings, and it's not the same
Does it
because
taste super different?
it does because ricotta has a lot more fat content. That's what makes it taste
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So like all the fatty stuff is what makes food
Yeah.
taste really, really good. Yeah.
I don't like to cook. I don't. And I don't think I'm like good,
Yeah.
but I can follow a recipe.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess what does it mean when somebody says they can't cook? Does that just mean you can't come up with things in your head? Because then yeah, I can't come up with things in my head. But I know like following
I'm getting the
recipes.
sense that you're just kind of like it's too many steps for you.
Yeah.
And then like for me the most annoying part is the dishes.
Yes.
And having to put it away and then the counter's dirty, like that's what stresses me out. Like if I could cook and then someone else cleans up after me, that would be ideal.
Yeah, that is because it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But then for a while we were doing like Hello Freshes, so Ricardo really is the one that cooks. But you like to cook, right?
Yeah.
So he's just like, and then he like tries to do like things whatever how he sees.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah. I just think if I spent more time, I could get a little bit better, but I hate cooking.
I think maybe start by recreating like the meals like you grew up with. Like I'm trying to like not make boy dinner so much. Like I made picadillo and I try to
Yeah.
use like
Well, I'll make like chile
Actual-
relleno, but also because
Yeah.
chile rellenos takes
it's
work.
hard. Yeah.
And like the spaghetti verde, like it takes like it just takes. I think I just am impatient with the time.
Yeah. Like what I was saying before, like I really love quesadillas, but like I can't use the cheese. So I have to use like fat-free cheese, and then I use tortillas that are like 60 calories and they're super thin. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I was to use the real ingredients, I know my food would slap. Like if I can make the shitty ingredients work, I know
Yeah.
the real shit could work. Also, I just kind of like, do you love like a what they call like a Buddha bowl? It's some white people shit, but it's like rice, a protein, and then vegetables.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I typically do like sriracha.
That's Chipotle, no?
That's Galaxy Cafe.
Galaxy Cafe.
Oh,
yeah.
it's totally.
Or what were you
Galaxy
calling
Cafe.
Chipotle last time? He called it
I don't know.
Boy
like-
chow.
no
Oh, corporate slop.
corporate slop.
I don't like Chipotle. I don't. Cabo Bob's is better for sure.
I don't.
Really, you don't fuck with Cabo Bob's?
The problem with Cabo Bob's.
The problem with Cabo Bob's is that they are huge supporters of APD.
Oh,
And they do like discount, like there's cops always there. Because there's a Cabo Bob's like right here. And it's good.
Yeah.
It is good. But I will say that the first time I had Cabo Bob's was probably like 2013, whatever.
the one off of God.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
of the drag.
The
Ben White.
one off of Ben White by the Walmart in the
Oh yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
So the rice was really hard that time.
Hmm.
And I think the first two times when I got like a bowl, it was like the rice didn't feel like thoroughly cooked. So then I was like, no. But then I have tried like the quesadilla from this and I do like it. But what I remember every time I see it, because we pass by it all the time, is that there's always like cops there. Like they're just like huge supporters of it. And Chipotle, so like food like that was not a thing, I feel like. Bowls? When did bowls become a thing like that?
Probably around the time we were like in college
Yeah.
or
So
like
then
young
like,
adults. Yeah.
which is when I saw that the Chipotle that was on the drag.
Yeah.
That's the first time I had it. And then it blew my mind because I was like, whoa, you can just make your bowl? Like, that's crazy. But then Ricardo was like, that's corporate slop.
Oh, okay. Cabo Bob's, Chipotle, or Qdoba?
Fuck, Mary Kill.
Like rank them. Because I know people from UT would always hype up Qdoba. I never got to eat there, so I don't know what it's like.
I've had it like less than a handful of times.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel memorable. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that as
The last one.
the last.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Cabo Bob's as second and Chipotle as one.
I prefer Cabo Bob's tortillas because Chipotle's tortillas are like awful.
Okay.
They're so bad.
Okay. Well, I mostly get the bowls. So
Yeah,
I guess I don't know. But at Cabo Bob's I do get the quesadilla.
Yeah. And the only reason I started eating there, the one, like you said, at Ben White, was because St. Ed's students would get discounts there. Or you could use your, like, what we call top or tender. You could use your
Oh,
meal
yeah,
plan
yeah.
to swipe or whatever.
Oh, for UT it was Bevo Bucks.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about Perez Hilton. Did you hear about him? Perez Hilton? How he, like, was slicing his skin off on TikTok Live?
Yes.
Luke told me about it. I was like, what?
So I saw that Perez Hilton was trending.
Yeah.
And then and it's always like when people are like, don't go look at the video, or I just saw the video and I'm sick to my stomach and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I guess he was on Face or something live, TikTok live, and did what? Because I didn't see a video.
Luke told me that he was like slicing off parts of his skin on his face and his body somewhere, like flaying himself, I believe. And that he's like was hospitalized.
Was he saying anything? How did it lead up to it?
I don't know exactly, but I know he had people. There were signs that there was like they were cries for help. Did you know he's Latino?
He's Cuban.
He's Cuban,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, really?
Well, I remember like Perez Hilton like coming up.
Yeah,
like
with his blog.
the
Yeah.
blogs. He would like out people.
Luke told me that this is a true story, that when Jessica Simpson was dating John Mayer, they were at a club together, and that John Mayer basically admitted to like watching gay porn, and that Perez Hilton and John Mayer started making out in front of Jessica Simpson
Shut
at the
up.
club.
This was reported by Perez Hilton?
I don't know who or what, how it was reported, but that's what
Dude,
he
and
told
like
me.
he contributed to so much of like
Fire crotch.
so much of the cyberbullying that like the fucking
The tabloid
the
fodder.
yeah, that the teen actresses, like young adults, all suffered through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the blog, and I forget. I'm like Perez Hilton, like Paris
Yeah.
Hilton, and he was all very mean. He would like out people, or I guess that's the
Probably
whole.
talk about their weight and fat.
Yeah.
They got surgery done, drugs.
He gave
rehab.
Britney a lot of shit, no?
Yeah.
When she went through, like, when she shaved her head and she went through all of that ordeal, and then, like, getting into the, what do you call it? The
Conservatorship.
conservatorship? Yeah. Like, he gave her a lot of shit, and now he's going through something
Yeah.
on, like, live, and, like, everybody's seeing, and
It's kind of like what happened with Wendy Williams. She would like kind of pry into people's personal lives, and then once she got into like her shit,
didn't she say one time, she's like, I know what like, I did this.
she's like, yeah, like I'm gonna have to accept that.
yeah, I'm gonna, that you're in my business.
I mean,
because
she's
did
real
this
for
to
that,
people.
for sure. But she's definitely not apologetic at all about what she has said in any way.
No, but is she well, how's she doing?
I
don't
think
know.
she's doing better. Yeah, I think she was also might be in a conservatorship, or they were like threatening to.
Yeah, because I remember when she like passed out on, like when she's wearing like her costume and she just like passed out.
The
Dude,
Statue of Liberty.
scary.
James, what was that?
The mask.
Yeah, she's pretty iconic though.
Okay. The last story I want to say is, like I said, my brother was here this past weekend, him and his wife, and it was just them without the kids, and it was the first time that they're here without the kids. So we wanted to spend it out, like be outside of the house, because normally when the kids are here, we're all just hanging out at my house. Like the kids are playing video games, whatever. Like it's more family friendly things that we're trying to do. But we went to, well, they came here Saturday and we took them to the Nada to have like a couple margaritas. And my brother, he tried the margarita and he's like, that is so strong. And I was like, so my brother was here and we took him and my sister-in-law to a punk show. Where our friends were playing. And I was like, let me just show, like, I just want them to see, like, get a taste of like what Ricardo and I would do probably like when we go to show or whatever. So we go and our friend's band, Nicole, like Wavy Eye is playing and my brother's just like sitting there and like this is so not his scene. Like my brother was never into like punk music, like he's been like hip hop like the whole time, whatever, or like Mexican music, but he's so out of his element that I'm like, are you having fun? And he's like, this is cool. Like he's trying so hard to like enjoy it. And I think he did enjoy it, just like being out, like being like just hanging out and like just being exposed to something different. I think he like really appreciates like the experience itself. But I knew that he was so out of his element, which was so funny because he's just like bopping his head and
elbows up side to side.
Dude, yeah. And then my sister-in-law, like it turns like she was into like punk music like when she was younger, like she went to Warped Tour and everything. And I found out that she like tried, I don't know if I didn't get the full story, but I don't know if she like actually like or like regularly played or like tried playing, but she said she had a bass guitar. And so she was like, this is bringing back so many memories of like Lola. This is bringing back so many memories of like going to shows and like hanging out with my friends and like I'm like, hey, yeah, being emo, being dark. So she had a lot of fun, and she actually like got a picture with my friend Nicole, like from the band Wavy Eye. She's like, let's take a picture. And I was like, oh my god, she's so drunk. But she had a lot of fun. They were so out of place, I think, in general, but I think it was good to just hang out with them in that setting because the kids, weren't there. They got to relax, and Ricardo drove, so they were like getting litty. Yeah. But we were there, and I made a joke to the friends that were there. I was like, hey guys, did you know that I have a scar here on top of my lip? It's because he gave it to me. And then he's like, why would you say that? I was like, it's funny. Like nobody cared. Nobody cares. I was like, we were little. I think
you beat my ass.
You threw me or something. I have a scar. But yeah, it was really cool to go to the show. And then I saw like Nicole, who like post show, she was like, dude, like she listens to us and she's like, what are you gonna say about this show? And I was like, honestly, I'm probably gonna just talk about how like my brother was so out of his element, but like he was going with the flow. Yeah. And he was like, that cool. Yeah. But the whole time I'm like, oh my god, no, he's like so uncomfortable being like, where am I and who are these people?
Where was the show again?
It was at Crowbar. So Crowbar is now off of what?
183.
183, and it used to be
across from St. Ed's.
Yes, the one that burned down.
It burned down. Yeah.
Okay. And now it's like a bigger space, but it is like so. I don't remember it being like this because before it wasn't like a house.
Yeah, but it was kind of grungy, I guess.
But this is like where like it's so dark inside, and like I feel like there's like like Halloween things.
Yeah, it's always been like a little grungy,
like very gothy.
Yeah.
And again, not my brother's vibe, but
he was like,
yeah, I think he had fun, and like just the music, just a different experience for him. But I was like, hey, next time come Friday and Saturday so that I can take you to do more different things, so you see like what other things we can do.
So you can see my fabulous life.
Yes,
you're like, gee, LAMOROUS. Yeah. Our glamorous lives.
Speaking of, I gotta go to the red carpet in about an hour or so.
Yeah, the Met Gala.
Amigas.
We gotta go.
Bueno, amigas. What am I trying to say? Bye.
Thank you for the memories.
Thank you for the memory. Muchas gracias, amigas. If you see us out on the open, say hi to us.
Mm-hmm.
Please send us some chisme because I don't have any chisme right now and I need it.
Yeah.
I need it.
Put it in my veins.
Put it in my veins. Send me
Yeah.
a juicy story.
Yeah, we want to hear your chisme. We are licensed therapists, so we can help you.
For sure.
We're always right. We're never wrong.
You know what? Caleb, we'll do your finances.
You're like, all your assets, we're going to take those out.
Yeah, this doesn't seem right. If you need advice, we'll give it,
Mm-hmm.
whether you want it or not.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. But thank you for listening to us on another fabulous episode, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.